Cardano shocks the crypto world. Did you see how Cardano ADA just shocked the world's largest crypto exchange in only 24 hours? This is the breakthrough moment that every investor has been waiting for. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the explosive Cardano trends, market predictions, and why Cardano ADA is the next big crypto move. Feel the FOMO and join the conversation. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and don't blink, or you might miss this historic moment in crypto. Let's go. So let's start here. Binance in complete shock, and probably the crypto world as well, as Cardano stuns the world's largest crypto exchange within 24 hours, with over 144 million ADA being traded. The trading volume surged over 12% in 24 hours. So Cardano ADA has recorded a massive market activity in the last 24 hours, a total of 144,718,000 ADA was traded on Binance, the largest crypto exchange in the world. This signals active market participation, if I can get my words out, from whales and retail traders within that time frame. So look, we could be on the cusp of a massive rebound for Cardano ADA. Look, this is a really positive sign. I've been banging the drum for Cardano ADA for some time, talking about the fundamentals of this project being far superior to what they were when it was at its previous all-time high. Scaling has, improved. We've seen the introduction of, the governance aspect of things and much more. You've got, Midnight on the cusp of going live, and airdrops across several different ecosystems, including Bitcoin. I think Avalanche was another one, Ethereum, Cardano, and so on. So there's a lot to really be excited about when it comes to Cardano ADA. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. My thoughts for March is that Cardano exceeds 85 cents. Let me know if you agree, disagree, and let me know your price predictions for March in the comments below. But let's carry on. We've got Cardano bulls target $80 billion market cap by the end of June. Amidst increased adoption and investor confidence is restored, Cardano ADA bulls are aiming for ambitious $80 billion market cap by the end of June. Cardano, with a market capitalization of 21.57 billion and a price of 61 cents, will have to pump over 280% to reach this goal. As Cardano dreams big, a low cap rival is taking the attention. And again, you go into a lot of absolute nonsense about shitcoin. A lot of articles are doing this these days, giving you, headline grabbing attention, trying to get you a click, and really they're trying to talk about some nonsense coin. But we do need to talk about, could Cardano ADA get a 280% pump? I think that is, it's pretty realistic, and there's a lot of reasons why that could happen. The accessibility of Bitcoin liquidity, I know I keep talking about it, but it is a really big deal. We usher in Midnight, the compliant privacy layer for blockchain, which is going to be the catapult, I guess, for mainstream adoption to be able to actually participate in crypto. And I've talked about that several times on Spaces, on Twitter, and in our free Discord, link in the description of the video. But Cardano ADA drops 15% as whale selling increases. Again, this was an article from yesterday. Lots of selling going on, but ultimately, I think that it's coming up to that tax time of year where people are trying to sort out their books, so they reduce their taxes and so on. So I take all of this with a little bit of a pinch of salt. There's just as much buying as there is selling, and ultimately I think we're going to see some big moves to the upside. We were at that point of the video that I just encourage everybody to be staking their Cardano ADA. You don't necessarily have to do it with us, but I do encourage you to stake your ADA. It's not locked in any way. You can take it out, put it in, and take some of it out, whatever you like. You can freely move your ADA, and sell whenever you like, but you may as well stake it and earn a little bit of extra ADA. Now you can do this with the cheek pool. This is now run by ourselves. We did have a third party running this really badly, but we've now had it. I think this is the third epoch that we've taken full control of this. We're going to make this the most lucrative stake pool on Cardano. Definitely worth joining our stake pool. We're a single stake pool operator, which means we don't run multiple pools like other influencers, and ultimately we're not spending this ADA. We're just going to reinvest it in ADA itself, whereas a lot of other influencers are just taking it out and spending it. So do join the pool. It's ticker Cheek, run by Cheeky Crypto. Over 1,450 people delegate into our pool already, and it's already been running for over 4 years. So do stake to our Cardano ADA stake pool. So I want to ask everyone a question now. Cardano community-driven blockchain model. This is something that Dave on Twitter's been talking about. Now, I've been quite critical around governance. I'm on the side of trying to make governance work at scale, but my concerns are that you're giving uneducated, inexperienced individuals power to make life-changing decisions, both good and bad, for a blockchain community, right? And that for me is a big concern. I'd rather have people that are highly educated, highly experienced, running my investment. Like I don't invest, if you think from a traditional point of view, I don't invest in Microsoft to have my next door neighbor making the decisions, who's like a dustbin man. He works down the local tip, left school before even doing his GCSEs over in the UK. So I wouldn't invest in that. It doesn't feel like a good investment. And ultimately, we're doing that at scale with blockchain technology. Now, don't get me wrong, governance could be a really good thing if somebody can solve it. Hopefully, that is Cardano ADA. But let me know, are you pro community-driven blockchain, or do you have similar concerns as I do, that ultimately these people making the decisions are the sort that lose money in meme coins, and ultimately don't have two pennies to rub together? Are they really the right people to be making decisions that can make or break a blockchain? And don't get me wrong, Cardano might have some safeguards in place. We see with some blockchains that it also encourages corruption, in the respect that a few big wallet holders can control the way a vote goes. Let me know, is it just smoke and mirrors? These are the questions I have. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. I'm always intrigued to see people's views and opinions, and try to understand more myself. Every day is a school day, as I say. You're always learning, and if you're not one of those people that is willing to be open to different people's views and opinions, and open to changing your own thoughts and opinions, and you think that you're right all the time, then you need to go take a look in the mirror. I'm certainly not that guy. I really want to learn more. I want to have my mind opened by other people's opinions. So do comment below. Right, moving on, and another big update. So Cardano Lite Wallet launches deadliest 7.1.0 update. The Cardano Lace Wallet has welcomed another major update. Cardano Deadliest 7.1.0 addresses key security and bug fixes. The blockchain network is evolving very fast and at a fast pace. So again, this stuff is really, really cool. I like to keep an eye on Lace Wallet, because I think with a DApp store, lots of different things that they're doing is really, really positive for keeping people invested in Cardano, in blockchain technology. And I think they're making some really big fundamental changes that, again, I think are really, really positive. And I think they're easy to overlook. So this is something that I am focusing on. It's something I'm keeping an eye on. I encourage you guys to do the same. I think that it has the potential to change not necessarily how investors interact with the blockchain, but how other builders build blockchain wallets. So I think there's a lot of stuff that we could focus on, but I think this is something that gets overlooked and needs that lens over it. Let me know if you agree in the comments below. We got the total market cap of crypto globally up 0.45% at the time of recording. The total market cap of crypto globally is at $2.84 trillion. I will say it again, I expect this to be over $10 trillion come the peak of the bull market. And Cardano, Bitcoin is at $86,241, up 1.46% in the past 24 hours, but down over 10.5% in the last 7 days. Cardano ADA at 66 cents 69, up 3.20% in the past 24 hours, but down almost 14% in the last 7 days. If we actually have a look at the fear and greed index, if I can actually find it on here, there we go. 22, so we're just above the max pain. I do think that we are likely to see a reversal. I was saying, not last week, the week before, that I was anticipating last week being a green week. I kind of felt like trading was at all-time lows. There was a real lack of participation from retail investors, both from a trading perspective, from blockchain in tech, in general, right? Like, I kind of felt like people weren't really present, and that needed to change in order for smart money, big money to be able to create not just liquidity, but to be able to extract, which is their game, right? That's what they're up to. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take money from the poor, make themselves richer. And ultimately, when retail isn't there, you can't really do that. So they need to pump the market. That's kind of been my ethos for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe I was a week early, maybe I was a couple of weeks early. Timing the market is always quite difficult, but at the moment, like, I was wrong, right? And I'm always going to put my hands up when I am wrong. As much as I'm going to rave about it when I'm right. And I've done a lot of raving over the last couple of years because I've been right way more than I've been wrong. I think this is the first time I've really been wrong in a long time. But what I do want to emphasize is this point: you need retail in the market. Like, if we take it from a traditional business viewpoint, like, why do you think companies IPO, right? They IPO because they can't get enough investment, right? Which means that they then have to go public. When they go public, it opens the door for more funds. And this is the same with blockchain, right? You have your private sales, your seed rounds, you generate a lot of money, but it's not enough. So you have to do public sales and you go live, right? It's no different in traditional finance. You are needed as retail investors. You are needed for the big entities to make money. So they need you here. They need to pump the markets. And ultimately, that's what I suspect is going to happen next. And I think a lot of people are going to have sold off because ultimately they're paycheck to paycheck. Cost of living's going up. People have to feed their kids. They have to keep the lights on. And ultimately, we're at that point now where we're at maximum pain, and people having to sell assets in order to maintain their lifestyle. Let me know if you agree, disagree in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hopefully I articulate stuff, in a way that people can understand and resonate with. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, join us in the free Discord. Link is in the description of the video. Over 7,500 people supporting one another navigate this space successfully. So, we can all, make some money in this crypto game that is a very difficult game to play. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.